Think about this. Here's a cool idea. The masses wait to see it in order to believe it. You know, like the psychology of the masses is, if I can't see it, it isn't real. Prove it to me and then I'll believe it, right? Mm-hmm. The master's psychology is to believe it before they see it. Well, Napoleon Hill says, what you can see and believe you can achieve. And more metaphysically, whatever you can repeat and hold and visualize in your mind with enough clarity and discipline to repeat enough times to your subconscious that ultimately becomes accepted and then passed to universal intelligence becomes manifest in your life. The thing about that is you can't manifest anything you don't have a vision for, and you can't have a vision for anything you haven't yet experienced or understood. And so the only way to cultivate a greater vision is to see things from other perspectives. It's like if you don't know what a boat is, you'll never build a boat, right? You have to first have a vision for a boat, or the utility of a boat at the very least, which would then approximate a boat, and then you can begin to make a plan and attract the resources and find the tools and whatever you need to build that boat.
Well, might as well make good use of this time. You want to check in?
You want me to go?
Sure.
Everett? Mm-hmm. I think that in building an IT company, we've accidentally developed an audio product. And I think that our real money is in turning Jarvis into the Alexa for businesses. I really do. Like, we have the potential to do something with Jarvis that can be right at the beginning of a whole fucking industry. Hey Jarvis, what responsibilities have to get done today? Hey Jarvis, Jamie's sick today. What needs to be done while she's gone? Hey Jarvis, can you tell me when our payroll is due? How much it's gonna be? Put Google Home or Alexa on top of Jarvis, and that shit is $1 billion product. Everything it does for you in being able to answer those questions, that's what's important. Does the audio technology exist? Yeah.
Like AI and everything like that.
Well, machine learning and stuff. But putting all of that into a system where a business owner can actually get access to the answers to these questions does not exist. So I want Measurable Genius to make lots of money so I can dump that profit into developing Jarvis and then being first to the market with a program or a platform or a consulting group that can take businesses, get all their information tied into it, and have Jarvis be able to answer those kinds of questions.
Somewhere somebody has already figured out the wheel. Why do I need to reinvent it and figure it out for myself? I can just model somebody else.
The wheel of what?
Pick anything.
Coaching?
Generating leads, building a website, whatever. Right?
Yeah, like, are you willing to run a 90-day program?
Yeah.
So, like, you have a formula. I'll give it to you again. Develop a 90-day program, which includes content modules and coaching. Develop a sales webinar. And then drive traffic to the sales webinar to enroll people into the 90-day program and charge a high ticket price for it. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, it doesn't fucking, it could be like how to more effectively raise your unicorns while farming peas, right? And enjoying your time with navel gazing meditation in 90 days or less.
Yeah,
I can't give away public knowledge though. I mean,
it's coming.
You don't even need a website. You need a fucking webinar.
A new landing page.
Okay, ClickFunnels, fucking act, whatever it is. A landing page that goes to a webinar that's been pre-recorded, that sells into a WordPress site that doesn't even have to fucking look good, with 8 fucking videos embedded in it. You say you've got a program, put it down, create the curriculum, determine how much coaching people get. And the next person you try to sell something to, now you're selling a product. You're no longer selling Geordie. You're selling Geordie's program. And that will change the game for your sales perspective too. Because whenever you get on the phone and you're trying to sell coaching, Geordie's selling Geordie. If you get on the phone and you sell a program, you're not selling Geordie anymore. You're selling a program, and the program is third party. The program delivers the results, not Geordie. But what you're selling in your mind needs to be, I'm selling an 8-week program, it costs X.
Okay.
If you walk out of that with that psychology, you're gonna all of a sudden be able to approach someone and be like, I see you've got some problems and I've got a program that deals with that. If you're interested, let's set up a call. Here's a link to my calendar. And then your only objective on that call is to close them into the program, close them into the program, close them into the program. It's just, this is the program, this is the program, it's $4,000, this is the program, it's $4,000, this is the program, it's $4,000, $4,000, $4,000, $4,000. Someone who has a program versus, hi, I'm a coach like 25,000 other fucking dipshits in Calgary. It's a totally different world. Then you get to say, you know, the students who attend my program, right? The students who go through my program, just the whole vernacular, all of it is, it's totally different. I challenge you to step out and say, I've got a program. Sure, it's not automated. Sure, I don't have tech, whatever. Get on the fucking phone with me, it doesn't matter. My curriculum and the transformation is what's important. The fancy comes second.
Shall we go? Time to go.
I'm gonna go pick up Jennifer and bring her with us.
Good for coffee?
Yeah.
All right, hugs. Hey,
Okay.
Jen. Welcome. Adrian's coming too. He sent an email this morning.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey.
It was last night technically, but you just check your email in the morning.
Oh. No.
Busted. Hey, Warren.
Hey.
Adrian, come on in, man. Good to see ya.
Good to see you too.
Are you okay being on film today?
Sure.
Because you look great.
Hi,
Alexander.
Alexander, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Adrian. Pleasure. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Too. So, creation comes from freedom. I want today to just be a free space, right? So there are no bad ideas here. Absolutely not. I think if we can get into a zone, or when we get into the zone where we are honoring and it's kind of suspending our disbeliefs, when I'm going to feel something that I'm going to want to like poo-poo and say this is a horrible idea, I'm going to shift into my heart and I'm just going to wrap it with love. And the goal here is to attract leads, not push them to us, right? Love pulls. So I want to feel this pull. And that's what that enjoyable space would be like for me. Knowing that, you know, the quality of our work, the quality of our people, you know, the way we connect to the world is pulling clients to us, and we don't have to push them in with 50% off or we're the best or whatever push might be like. So does anybody have any idea where they want to start today? Okay.
So you have a business development or a context or a cultural issue,
Okay.
which leads to you not being willing or wanting to invest in telling your story to the market because you're not sold on your own story.
Okay.
Are we a renovations company? Are we a fireplace company? Are we a renovations company specializing in fireplace?
Well, we're clear on the mission and we're clear on our purpose. We create sacred spaces that enrich lives, right? We allow people to make better choices from their homes. We make their lives better. So that we get. We know that trust and integrity.
As a
and
renovation
perseverance-
company, or?
As a renovation company, because I just sat with them the other day and the question was, is the mission the same?
Yeah.
Is the purpose the same?
Yeah.
And it absolutely is. So we are one company operating two different ways to connect to people and enrich their lives.
Are you a
Every
fireplace
day.
company that sells renovations, or are you a renovations company that specializes in fireplaces? This is just a matter of you picking and identifying in one way and repeating it to yourself enough times that you stop identifying as separate.
I'll tell you what I'm starting to identify with is that there isn't a difference. That it feels like renovation. Like a fireplace is a renovation, and a renovation is a renovation, and a bathroom is a renovation. Like what we do is renovate, and we've always renovated.
Then that's who you are.
Then that's who we are.
So then starting today, you have to repeat that to yourself enough times that you actually believe it. You are not a fireplace business. You're a renovation business that builds everything around the center of the home.
Right.
So I was thinking, well, okay, so let's talk about hard lead acquisition. Fastest path to cash, we have to work with active leads, not latent needs.
Okay.
Which means you can't reveal to someone they need a renovation, they have to already know.
Right.
Which means we're moving automatically in a short-term play to search acquisition,
Okay.
right? And if we're gonna do search acquisition, we're gonna waste our money unless we send them to a highly targeted landing page with only one specific action, which would be book an estimate or a meeting with Tim.
Right.
Build a landing page with long form copy, tell the story on video of who you are, what you're doing here, and start spending money on leads on Google. Question is just how much will you have to auction out to buy those leads? What's the
Right.
cost per customer?
Right.
And can you spend enough to get to the customer conversion before you run out of money?
Right.
Or you run out of runway?
You
That's
basically saying
that's the
we can
short-term
give-
answer. That's the answer you would give.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? That's the answer.
A
Short-term.
PPC campaign would be
Landing page, cost per click, single message, book an estimate, churn volume, auction, like pay more per click than anyone else, so you win all the auctions,
Right.
and literally sync all the Calgary traffic for innovations. Right?
So we don't need a big website. That's not what people are
No,
after
you need
here.
one page,
We need a page that has a call to action as far as what?
like a long
We need a
form
whole
written
mess of
sales copy.
renovation homepage.
That says, hi, we renovate houses.
Right.
Here's probably the objectives you're facing in the market. Here's probably the pain points you're experiencing. Who do I trust? Who's going to fuck me over? Is he a numbered company? Does he have insurance? Well, we have all those things. Plus, you need to work with someone who understands your story and understands your mission and understands you as a family. And so here's what we do. Here's our values. Here's how we handle your objections. Here's why we close our deals. If you just want to get to know us and meet us, do this one action, the only action available on this page. Please don't get distracted with a million fucking buttons. Just do this one thing. Just do this one thing right here at the bottom. Click the fucking button and book.
Right.
Okay, great. Then we evolve it, and if they visited the page and they didn't book, we retarget them on Facebook. Hey, you didn't book. How come? What's going on? You want to read a blog article? Do you want to learn more about us? Do you want to watch this video? Do you want to see testimonials? Do you want to?
Forever.
This guy got to everything in about 5 minutes. It's excellent. It's all stuff we've talked about.
This is
in any
not
way,
the
shape, or
rocket
form.
science.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's something here culturally.
Right.
It's culture to me. This
Okay.
whole conversation has been culture from the beginning. If it's true that you are now a renovation company,
Yep.
and no renovation starts without booking an estimate appointment,
Sure.
then not anything done in marketing should lead anywhere but that.
Is somebody doing this already?
Google
Like
renovations Calgary.
I would have the landing page.
I bet you there's no one with a good landing page. Click that, ultimate renovation.
Oops.
Click that. Let's see what they do. Ultimate renovation is renovating. See, they're buying traffic and sending it to the homepage. Do you know what to do here? First of all, you have to close this.
I have to close that.
Now what happens?
So that's not a landing page.
No,
Constructs.
not a landing page.
So that's their website.
Back to their homepage. So these people are all buying traffic to a homepage. It's a decent homepage,
Yep.
but there's still 20 things you could do there. Here we go. This is a landing page, kind of. They kept their navigation in,
Why
which is a
that
no-no.
Bank of Montreal. That's a Bank of Montreal page.
Builder block partnership. Do you even know what this is for? Are you ready? See here, this is what I'm talking about, context. What did you search?
Yeah.
Did you search for building?
No.
No, you searched for renovating.
Yeah.
So they're not speaking to you in context of your search intent.
Right. Okay. So that wasn't optimal.
Nope. So there, we know that by default, if someone searches, what did you type? Renovation Calgary?
Renovations Calgary.
Renovations Calgary. If someone searches that, and we outbid those 4 people,
Yeah.
that you'll be the only one in the search results
That
with an
has it.
actual conversion-focused landing page
Right.
in 2017.
So I'd like to say thanks to the Measurable Genius team for another fantastic creative session. You can truly sense and understand the genius that is created when this group gets together. So thank you for that, and I hope you've enjoyed episode 50 of The Daily Genius.
Say, like this video. Say,
Like.
Yes.
if anything in this video inspired you, blah, 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 blah,
Yep.
comment.
Well, there's going to be something in this video that inspired you, 100%. So please comment on that, because Alexander's ego would love to know about it. What?
I always get thrown under the bus. It's true.
It's
My
true,
ego
though.
would like it.
Your ego would
Spiritual
like it.
Alexander doesn't give a fuck.